We've all been there, striving, pushing, giving it our all, then silence. Progress stops. It's as if the world has hit the pause button on our efforts. The goal, once within reach, seems miles away. What was once clear and attainable now feels distant and elusive. This, my friends, is the dreaded plateau. It's that moment when our progress seems to stall and our motivation wanes. Like a wall suddenly erected in our path, it halts momentum, stifles motivation. It feels like an insurmountable barrier blocking our way forward. But plateaus aren't roadblocks, they're challenges. They are not the end of the journey, but a part of it. They test our resolve and our commitment to our goals, and challenges are meant to be overcome. They are opportunities in disguise, pushing us to dig deeper and find new strengths within ourselves. Plateaus are inevitable in any growth journey. They are the universe's way of telling us to pause, reflect, and recalibrate. They are the universe's way of testing our resolve, our hunger for our goals. They ask us how badly we want to achieve our dreams, but instead of despair, we must recognize them for what they are. Opportunities. Opportunities to reassess our strategies, to innovate, and to push beyond our limits. Opportunities to dig deeper, to refine our approach, to emerge stronger. They are moments that define our journey and shape our character. Remember, the view is always best from the top. The journey may be tough, but the reward is worth every struggle. So embrace the plateaus, for they are the stepping stones to greatness. Plateaus happen for a multitude of reasons. Sometimes it's our bodies adapting to a training regimen. Other times it's our minds hitting a wall of limiting beliefs. We convince ourselves we've reached our peak, that further progress is impossible. This is the first enemy to conquer, our inner critic. Fear is another culprit, fear of failure, fear of success, even fear of the unknown. When we plateau, we're often on the verge of a breakthrough, of entering uncharted territory. This can be daunting, but courage, not comfort, is the path to extraordinary achievement. To shatter plateaus, we need to operate at our peak, enter flow state, the mental state of optimal performance, where we are fully immersed, energized, and operating at the top of our game. It's that feeling of effortlessness where time melts away and we achieve the seemingly impossible. Flow is not happenstance, it's hackable. By understanding and leveraging the triggers that activate flow, clear goals, immediate feedback, challenge that slightly exceeds our skill set, we can access this powerful state more readily and use it to fuel our plateau-breaking efforts. The first step to overcoming any obstacle is knowing where you're headed. Many people plateau because their goals lack ambition. They set their sights too low, achieving them quickly, but then find themselves adrift, lacking direction. Instead of aiming for incremental improvements, set goals that seem almost impossible. Goals that ignite your imagination, that scare you a little but excite you even more. These audacious goals have a ripple effect, pushing you beyond your perceived limits, forcing you to innovate and grow in ways you never thought possible. Section 5, example, the 4-minute mile. For decades, the 4-minute mile was considered an insurmountable barrier in athletics. Physicians claimed it was physiologically impossible. Runners hit a wall, their time stubbornly hovering above the 4-minute mark. Then in 1954, Roger Bannister broke the barrier, and within a year, multiple athletes followed suit. What changed? Not their physiology, but their belief. Bannister's achievement shattered the mental plateau, proving that what was once considered impossible was merely a limitation of belief. Section 6, Technique 2, Detachment, the art of letting go. In our fast-paced world, we often find ourselves caught in a relentless pursuit of success, happiness, and fulfillment. We push ourselves to the brink, believing that sheer effort and determination will yield the results we desire. Ironically, sometimes the harder we try, the further we push ourselves, the more elusive our goals become. We become entangled in a web of stress and frustration, unable to see the forest for the trees. Our minds become cluttered with worries and doubts, and our bodies tense with the strain of constant striving. This is where detachment comes in. Detachment is not about giving up or resigning ourselves to fate. Instead, it is about creating a mental and emotional space where we can breathe, reflect, and regain our balance. It is about stepping back and allowing ourselves to see the bigger picture. It's about letting go of the outcome, releasing the pressure we put on ourselves and focusing on the process. When we detach, we free ourselves from the burden of expectations and the fear of failure. We learn to appreciate the journey with all its ups and downs as a valuable part of our growth and development. Detachment isn't about apathy, it's about trust. Trust in ourselves, trust in the process, and trust in the universe. It is about believing that everything will unfold as it should in its own time. This trust allows us to remain calm and centered, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. Trust in the process, trust in our abilities, and trust that the results will come if we focus on consistently showing up and doing the work. By detaching from the outcome, we can channel our energy into the present moment, giving our best effort without being weighed down by the fear of not achieving our goals. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. When we embrace detachment, we open ourselves to new possibilities and experiences. We become more resilient, adaptable, and open-hearted. We learn to savor each moment, finding beauty and meaning in the simple act of being present. In this way, detachment becomes a powerful tool for living a more fulfilling and balanced life. Section 7. Example, the free soloist. Free solo climbing is considered the purest and most dangerous form of climbing. It strips away all the safety measures, leaving the climber exposed to the raw elements of nature. There are no ropes to catch you if you fall, no harnesses to secure you, and no partners to rely on. It's just you, your skill, and the rock face in front of you. It's scaling sheer rock faces, thousands of feet high with no ropes, no safety net. The stakes are incredibly high, and the margin for error is virtually non-existent. One wrong move, one slip, and it could be fatal. This form of climbing demands not only physical strength and endurance, but also an extraordinary level of mental fortitude, just you and the mountain. The solitude can be both a blessing and a curse. It offers a profound sense of freedom and connection with nature, but it also means that you are entirely responsible for your own safety. There is no room for hesitation or second guessing. In this high-stakes environment, fear and doubt are not options. Every movement must be calculated, every decision precise. The climber must maintain an unwavering focus, blocking out all distractions and external pressures. It's a mental game as much as it is a physical one. Alex Honnold, arguably the greatest free soloist of all time, attributes his success to his ability to detach from the fear of falling. He has trained his mind to remain calm under extreme pressure, to stay focused on the task at hand. His meticulous preparation and mental discipline set him apart from other climbers. He focuses on each individual movement, each handhold, each breath. By breaking down the climb into manageable segments, he can maintain control and composure. This methodical approach allows him to navigate even the most challenging routes with precision and confidence. By staying present, by letting go of the outcome, he's able to achieve feats that seem superhuman. His ability to remain in the moment, to fully immerse himself in the climb, is what enables him to push the boundaries of what is possible. For Alex Honnold, free solo climbing is not just a sport, it's a way of life, a testament to the power of the human spirit. Section 8. Technique 3, stepping out, embrace the unknown. Plateaus often signal that we've outgrown our current environment or approach. We've become too comfortable, too complacent. To break through, we need to shake things up, to embrace the discomfort of the unknown. This could mean trying a new training method, seeking out a mentor, or even pivoting to a different field altogether. The key is to step outside our comfort zones, to expose ourselves to new ideas, new challenges, and new ways of thinking. Section 9, example, the unexpected entrepreneur. James Dyson, the inventor of the bagless vacuum cleaner, didn't set out to revolutionize the cleaning industry. A frustrated architect, he stumbled upon the idea for his revolutionary vacuum after struggling with his own clunky bag-based model. It took Dyson over 5,000 prototypes and 15 years to perfect his invention. He faced countless setbacks, rejections from investors, and skepticism from industry experts. But by embracing the unknown, by stepping outside his comfort zone, he not only overcame his own plateau, but revolutionized an entire industry. Section 10. your plateau shattering journey. These are just a few techniques to help you break through your plateaus. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Experiment, find what works for you, and be relentless in your pursuit of growth. Embrace the plateaus, for they are the stepping stones to greatness. They are the moments that test our mettle, that reveal our true potential. It's in these moments when we dig deep, when we push beyond our perceived limits, that we discover who we truly are. Section 11. Conclusion. Rise above and conquer. So the next time you hit a plateau, don't despair. Don't see it as a defeat, but as an invitation to dig deeper, to push harder, to become more than you ever thought possible. Remember, the only limits are the ones we set for ourselves. So set your sights high, embrace the challenge, and rise above and conquer.